Okay. Good morning, Tony.
Toyin.
I said good morning, Tony.
Okay, no, you won't call me Tony. I'm not those people. You call me Miss Elumelu or Tioyi. You won't call me Tony or Chairman. That is, I don't subscribe to that kind of Oyibo life, okay? All right.
Good morning, Mr. Elumelu.
Thank
So my
you.
question is, how do you know if you are to keep going?
Honestly, I don't think this young lady was trying to disrespect Tony Elumelu. And before you come for me, please hear me out. This young lady was actually a graduate trainee at UBA, and she had just completed the bank's graduate management accelerated program known as GMAP. You can Google or research about that. And according to a former UBA staff member who went through the same program, trainees were taught a workplace culture where people addressed each other by their first names. So imagine being trained in an environment where calling someone by their first name is normal, and then you are standing on a formal stage in front of the chairman that organized that training. Of course, you will try to defend what you are trained for. Now, imagine defending what you are trained in and doing the opposite. That was the case of this lady. She was trained to call people by their first name, employees by their first names, and she's of course doing the same to the chairman. She probably wasn't thinking, let me disrespect Tony Elumelu. She may simply have carried the culture she had been exposed to during her training into that moment. Now, having said that, I also understand Tony Elumelu's point. There is a difference between the everyday office environment and a formal event where you are addressing the chairman of the organization. So personally, I see this as more of a misjudgment of the situation than deliberate disrespect. But it does raise an interesting question. If employees are encouraged to communicate casually and use first names within the organization, where exactly should the line be drawn? Because honestly, I don't think this young lady woke up that morning planning to disrespect Tony Elumelu. She probably just got the protocol wrong. Okay, but what do you think? Was she disrespectful, or was she simply following the culture she had been trained in? Let me know in the comment section.